Shalom kol halal Yahweh Shemiel, Shai Bahashim Makakwadash, double honors to the elder apostles and other bishops of great millstone, even the elders that came before them that taught us this truth. Shalom and salutations to all the brothers that push the word in truth and in sincerity, the hopeful like tabernacle of David. I'm the brother / elder Yashawan. Shalom and salutations to you all. Just a real quick lesson and admonishment. All right, we have to now, and we have to inform our wives and our women and our sons and daughters, our children. You now have to shop. You have to shop at the grocery store differently now. You got to start now, okay? You have to watch when you're at the grocery store. You got to watch and see who's watching you, because they got people inside watching what you're buying, and they're on the phone signaling the people outside waiting for you. So you have to start thinking like that now. Prudent man, let's get that. Prudent man looketh well, right? A prudent looketh well to his going. Okay. Proverbs 14 and 15. Simple believeth every word, but the prudent man looketh well to his going. All right. What does that mean? Considers well his steps. Carefully consider. You have to carefully consider what? 3 suspects on the run after break-in at grocery. So that first they're going to break in. They're going to go to the. Then they're going to watch. They're going to wait. You're going to see who's. There's many different ways to steal people's food. Okay, and you have to consider all those ways now because things are about to change. Things have already changed. They've changed now. People are hungry now. People don't have no food now. Last week. Okay, it doesn't start magically on November 1st. It already started. You have to watch what you're doing when you're grocery shopping. When you go to the parking lot, you have to watch. You have to watch, look in your rear view mirror, see if someone's following you. Don't go straight home. Take the long way home. Look in your mirror, make sure nobody's following you home. Okay? If you order your groceries, like my wife does sometimes, okay? Number one, they could be followed. Somebody's watching them shop for you. They can follow that shopper to your house. They could take the food from the shopper. They could wait. They can see where the food is going, who's doing that kind of shopping. Okay? So consider not doing that. Consider sending the man of the house or have the shopper do the shopping. You send the man to go pick it up. He bogarts the food to the car, drives around, looking in the rear view mirror, and doesn't go straight home. Okay? And then, when you're taking the food out of the car and bringing it in, these are the things you're going to have to start considering now. Lest you make yourself a target. All right, so let's watch. This is what? 30 seconds. An hour ago, 3 suspects on the run. So it's already started. This is not November. All right.
3 suspects are on the run tonight after a break-in at a grocery store in the Cherokee neighborhood on the city's southeast side. That break-in happened around 4 this morning at Gordon's Foods and Butcher Shop on Preston.
4 this morning. They planned to break in the early morning hours while this motherfucker wasn't even open yet. All right. Butcher Shop. They went to get that meat. They went to go get some meat and go sell it for top dollar.
Road. MPD saying the suspects broke in by cutting a hole through an outside wall near the cooler. Police say 2 of the suspects then tried to break into an ATM, but they eventually just gave up and left without taking any money. You're asked to call Crime Stoppers at 901-528-CASH if you have any information about that break-in.
All right, so there's that, and then I looked this up. I said, followed home from grocery store. What do we get? 3 years, 6 years, right? As it started, 8 years. Okay, so this hasn't really started yet. They're not reporting on it, at least. Let's see. Walmart. Followed home. That's serious. 3 men follow 84-year-old home from grocery store, rob him. 8 months. That's pranks. She's living on the roof. Lived in Walmart. Okay, so tackle grocery store work. Okay, so anyway, this is what we're seeing. Okay, and we're gonna check back on this too, just to see. Goshen woman says alleged burglar followed her home from grocery store. Okay, so this is something that has happened, but what do you think? In the next 2 weeks, we can go back and type this in again, right? What do you think is gonna come up? All right, let's hear her account.
When I opened it, the light shined in and I seen this part of him just standing here.
A stranger hiding in a woman's home, and it turns out the woman had seen that man once before. Good evening, everyone. That frightening encounter
That's Glenn Dennis, ain't it? The one that killed Nicole.
happened after the man allegedly stalked her in a grocery store.
But her clever thinking sent him running scared. And as Walter Smith Randolph found, the suspect has done this kind of thing before.
Friday the 13th has a new meaning for Natalie and Dylan. It started with a weird interaction at the grocery store.
I walked up to Kroger and noticed a man following me around, just brushed it off my shoulder like nothing, just thinking that he was shopping.
But hours later, at this home,
I get up and go to my kitchen, get something to drink, check on my kids, come back, and there's this man hiding by my coat rack.
Natalie says it was the same man from the grocery store.
I had like a door right there, and when I opened it, the light shined in and I seen this part of him just standing here.
Dylan was 9 hours away, but
I yelled for Dylan and he ran.
Natalie and Dylan say police were able to track down this suspect here, hiding behind this UDF about a half a mile away from their home. Austin Mullins is now behind bars.
Austin Mullins. What is this? What the hell is that? Let's get the little skeleton. Let's see. Glenn Dennis. Killed. Let's see what Glenn Dennis looks like. That ain't no Glenn Dennis. Where is he? There he is right there. That's Glenn Dennis. This is who killed Nicole Simpson, Nicole Brown Simpson. That guy. See? Now, does he look like him? Where'd he go? Ah! Where'd Glenn go? Glenn Dennis. Oh, they all look alike. Serial killer. That dude's a serial killer. See, look. Casanova killer, Glenn Rogers. I thought it was Glenn Dennis. Glenn Rogers, who was linked to O.J. Simpson, has 4-word message for Trump before his execution. See? Glenn Rogers, that's his name. That dude. that dude. Look like Manson a little bit. Anyway, that's who's going to be following you home. That's who's going to be waiting for you because you weren't looking over your shoulder while you were shopping at the grocery store. Okay, so now you have to shop differently. Okay, so this is 2 Ezra 16. We'll read a little bit of this and go ahead and close. Because we know what time we're in. Okay. Second Ezra 16:17, woe is me, who will deliver me in those days? The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the power shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils, bad times. What shall I do when these evils shall come? Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for a member. But for all these things they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor always be mindful of the scourge. Behold, victuals shall be so good cheap upon earth that they shall think themselves to be in good case. Exactly where we are right now. It's changing rapidly. And even then shall evils grow upon the earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. For many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. All right? And you could go right on, and there ain't nothing good going down. All right, so yeah, get ready. You have to move differently. Moving forward. Grocery shopping, moving forward will be the name of the lesson. With that, we hope that the elect are edified. You got to warn your wife. You have to change what you've been doing. Change it now. Start looking in your rear view. Don't go straight home. Don't lead them straight to the house. All right? You got to start thinking of these things. With that, we hope the elect ratified you, brothers and sisters. Shalom.